Hello friends, and welcome to another video. I just got back from taking my daughter to school and it's such a beautiful day. The leaves are yellow and falling. It's like crisp and a little bit cool. I'm wearing a jacket comfortably. So it's fully feeling like fall, and I thought it would be fun to do a fall favorites video. I love watching these, and I've been keeping a list on my phone of things that I've been using a lot, I've been enjoying making, and just kind of fall favorites. So here we are. Today's video is going to be a fall favorites video. If you're new here, my name's Rebecca, and I love making videos about sewing and knitting a handmade wardrobe, general talks about slow fashion, and yeah, all things creative. So if those are of interest to you as well, please consider subscribing. And I'm just going to jump into some of my fall favorites this fall 2025. I left my jacket on just coming from outside because I wanted to share a color combination that's been giving me a lot of joy this fall, and that is brown and red. I think that over the past year or so, I've been kind of experimenting with adding a pop of red into my wardrobe, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying how it looks with brown. In particular, this is my brown denim marzipan maker's coat, and this is a red Jenna shirt, and it's just a really fun combination. It feels perfect for fall with kind of the warm colors, and I'm just wearing my blue men's Wranglers with them. And yeah, the red, the brown, the blue, it's a combination that's been giving me a lot of joy this fall, but I am going to take my jacket off. Okay. Another sort of handmade fashion item or category of items that I've really been enjoying this fall are sweater vests. I recently finished knitting this sweater vest. This is a vest number 1 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. And it's knit up in Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool and then natural colorway, which is kind of a buttery, creamy, off-white, yellowy color. And it's a really simple knitting project. It knits up fairly quickly. I made this one in a size medium, so I went up one size on the size chart to give myself the ability to layer it over things like these oversized button-ups. And in addition to my recently knit vest number 1, I have a couple of other hand knit sweater vests that I've just really been enjoying wearing this fall. I think they're a perfect transitional item because it provides a little bit of warmth, but not as much as like a full hand knit wool sweater. Sweater vests at this time of year with a big button-up shirt, just perfection. I also have another red garment that I've just completed making. I love my brown denim marzipan maker's coat so much that I decided to make a second version. And the first version was the cropped view. So for the second one, I made the mid-length view, and I used a red canvas, kind of like a heavier, I think 10 ounce maybe canvas fabric. And I'm really loving having these lighter weight, but still sturdy and warm jackets. Similar to a sweater vest, a denim or a canvas coat is a great wardrobe addition during the fall season. And because these coats are so oversized and they have the raglan sleeve construction, I know I'm going to be able to put my wooliest, biggest hand knit sweaters underneath them in the winter as well. So I recently finished this red marzipan maker's coat, and because the fabric was so thick, I decided to forego the traditional buttons that are kind of in the instructions and to use heavy-duty metal snaps instead, like snap buttons. And that was a little bit intimidating to hammer holes into my freshly sewn coat, but they turned out really well, and I just used the Dritz heavy-duty snaps, like off of Amazon. I can link them if you're curious, and it worked out really well. So yeah, it's exciting to have a red canvas coat too. Before I continue with more like fashion-related sewing and knitting stuff, I do want to mention a couple of skincare things that I've really been enjoying this fall. I have particularly sensitive skin, and a lot of products will like make me go red or really irritate my skin. So for the past couple of months, I have been really enjoying the La Roche-Posay face cleanser. It's like the blue bottle. I can put a picture here. It's incredibly gentle, and I've actually been double cleansing, so basically using it twice. And the first time really effectively removes any like makeup or sunscreen or other skincare that you might have on. And then using it a second time, I find cleanses my face really well without redness or irritation or over drying. So I've really been enjoying this face wash. If you're also someone that has like sensitive skin or deals with hormonal acne, this has been really effective for me, and I've noticed a big change in like my overall skin tone. It's been a big improvement. And another thing that I've been doing to take care of my skin now that I'm in my 30s is I've recently been trying a red light mask. And I want to take a minute to thank Foreo for working with me on this video. So Foreo Sweden makes high quality skincare devices, and they sent me the FAQ 201 mask, which is a LED face mask that provides 3 different wavelengths to tackle different skin concerns. It has a red, blue, and green light option. It's ultra lightweight and wireless, so you're not tied down by a plug. Red light therapy benefits your skin by strengthening and boosting your skin's natural healing process. It combats fine lines and initial signs of aging. Red light can reduce the appearance of blemishes and acne, and also brighten a dull complexion and even your skin tone. It's clinically proven to increase firmness, reduce acne, and increase elasticity in just 2 weeks. So Foreo very generously gifted me this face mask, and they've also provided me with a discount code for you guys to use, which I will put both on screen and in the description box below. If you, like me, are someone who is trying to take better care of their skin and do some preventative treatment as well, Foreo is a wonderful company. Their products are really high quality, and if you use the discount below in addition to the Black Friday sale that they have going on, you can basically get one of their products for half off. So if you're interested in checking that out, again, the link is in the description below. And thank you so much to Foreo Sweden for working with me on this video. Something else that I have really been loving this fall is stripes and striped knitwear in particular. I historically have mostly knit solid like stockinette sweaters. I really love a simple design, but I've been experimenting a little bit. I've been branching out into some textured knits and also stripes. So I'm currently knitting the Olga jacket by Petite Knit, and I'm actually using 2 yarns that I unwound 2 of my first hand knit sweaters that were less than perfect, shall we say, and I washed and re-skeined the yarn from those sweaters, and I'm using those 2 to make my Olga jacket. So it's kind of this lovely light blue and beigey brown combination. I think it's going to be really great for fall, and it's nice to use up yarn that, you know, wasn't getting worn because the sweaters that I knit initially were kind of ill-fitting and not really well made. So I'm excited about my Olga jacket. It's going well so far, and it's making knitting a stockinette cardigan, which can be a little bit tedious, more exciting because I just want to finish that stripe and then do another one, and then, you know, it keeps you going. So that's been a lot of fun. Also, you may have seen last week's video, I did a bit of a sewing studio update. So another favorite of this fall has been my new sewing workbench sewing machine table situation. I previously was using a couple of old desks, and it was functional but not ideal. So I chose to invest in a workbench, and it's been so lovely to have all of my machines on one long surface. Everything's at the same level, and I was able to adjust the height to where I wanted it to be. It's incredibly sturdy, and I think it's an upgrade aesthetically as well. It looks a lot more clean and professional looking than the kind of janky older desks that I had. So I've really been enjoying having a little bit of an updated and upgraded sewing space. And if you missed that video, I can link it in the description below if you kind of want to see the process. A couple more that are not sewing related, but that I have really been enjoying. I have been doing a lot more journaling recently, both just kind of to unload my mind and my thoughts, but also I've been doing a lot of documentation of my creative projects and like planning video ideas and things like that. I've been really enjoying putting pen to paper, and specifically with these dotted notebooks. I've used a variety of notebooks in the past, with like blank pages or lined pages, and I think the dotted notebook is kind of a sweet spot for me because it's effective for writing lines of text, but also for making lists and drawing out like diagrams and ideas. So I can link the specific notebook that I really enjoy below. I'm not sure I would pronounce it correctly, but the paper feels like really good quality, and I'm enjoying a dotted notebook. This is kind of a continued favorite from every fall. I go back to this, but I have been daily enjoying my lemon and ginger tea. I have a mug of it with me right now. Ironically, it's in a Christmas mug. I'm not ready for Christmas yet. It's just what I grabbed. But it's the Yogi brand. I've tried a few different brands. You know, I'm not particular to this brand, but in general, a lemon and ginger tea, a lot of them have probiotics, and something about it is incredibly warming. It feels energizing, but it's caffeine free. It aids in digestion, and I don't know, lemon and ginger. Every day I'm having my lemon and ginger tea, so that's definitely been a favorite of this fall and probably every fall. I will also mention the book that I have been reading recently. I feel like I had a couple of books in a row that were kind of mediocre, you know, nothing terrible, but nothing really exciting. And I recently picked up Prince of Tides by Pat Conroy. I'm not done yet, but oh my goodness, this book has me. I am so invested. I look forward to little pockets where I can pick up the book and get back into it. I feel really connected to the characters, and interestingly enough, the prose is a little bit more like floral, a little bit more descriptive than I typically go towards, but it's beautifully written, and in no way does it feel superfluous or like too much. It doesn't distract from the plot or the dialogue. The book is sad, it's incredibly funny, it's witty. As I said, I love the characters, and basically the premise of the book is there are 3 siblings, and the voice, the main character, is a man who is living in South Carolina, and his sister is now in New York City. They all grew up kind of in the salt marshes where their dad was like a shrimper, and it begins in their childhood, but very quickly moves to them as adults. And the brother in South Carolina is kind of floundering a little bit in his life and work and marriage, and his sister in New York City is going through some pretty substantial struggles, and so he goes to New York to try and help her. And a lot of the book thus far is the brother talking to the psychiatrist of the sister. We haven't had a ton of interaction with her yet, but just the dialogue between this Southern man and this New York City psychologist, and talking about childhood and upbringing, I don't know, I'm really fully invested. The writing is brilliant, and I'm so excited to finish it. So if you're looking for a bit of a chunkier book to sink your teeth into in the cooler months, this one has been really enjoyable so far. If you know the ending, please don't spoil it for me. I'm very much enjoying reading Prince of Tides. So those are a few of my fall favorites. We are in November now. I feel like we're fully in the fall season, and I don't know about you, but this is definitely my favorite weather of the year. It's my favorite season to dress for. jeans, a sweater, and a jacket, I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely excited. It may not be the most exciting outfit combination, but it's so comfortable. I get to wear all of my hand knits, and yeah, I've been really enjoying this fall season. So hopefully this was interesting. And please do let me know in the comments below some of your fall favorites, whether they are sewing and knitting related or skincare or books. I would love to know what some of your favorites have been recently. And I think that's it. I think I'm going to play with our puppy outside. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing really well. And I look forward to chatting with you in the next one very soon. Please be sure to check out the Foreo link below if you're interested in trying one of their red light masks or any of their other devices. As I said, the discount code is stackable with the Black Friday sale. So I will see you guys in the next one very soon. Bye.